He may have been a star for the Kansas City Chiefs, but his neighbors are not impressed.
As Fox4 Problem Solver Linda Wager explains, neighbors claim this Hall of Famer has lowered everyone's property values because his house is in such bad shape.
Green looks, fires near flat, caught by Richardson, diving, touchdown, Kansas City!
Tony Richardson is among the greatest fullbacks in Kansas City history, rushing more than 1,500 yards, scoring 24 touchdowns, and earning a spot in the Chiefs Hall of Fame. Kansas City fans love him.
You can see there's a hole in the roof.
But those who live next to a house owned by the man nicknamed T-Rich aren't so happy.
We're kind of at our wits' end that a professional football player, let alone a former Kansas City Chiefs player, would be so disrespectful and negligent to just walk away from a home that he once lived in, that he still owns, and expect the neighbors, the HOA, and the city to continue maintaining the property for him. It's not right.
Richardson has owned this Overland Park house since 2002.
There's wood rot, the paint, everything is deteriorating on the home.
The taxes haven't been paid in 4 years. Neither have the home association dues. A family renting it moved out months ago, and nobody can find Richardson, including the city, which has tried to take him to court twice over violations. But Richardson was a no-show. Court records reveal a man who made more than $10 million during his 14-year NFL career, but can't pay his bills. In 2015, Richardson had a $468,000 judgment filed against him in Minnesota, where he owned a home while playing for the Vikings. That same year, Hall's department store sued him for an unpaid $20,000 credit card bill. Richardson didn't show up in court, but later paid the Hall's judgment. In 2014, a bank foreclosed against Richardson's Leawood home at 139th Terrace. After court records showed he skipped 9 months of mortgage payments.
Not surprised at all. We hear it all the time, and we've seen it in our business.
Financial advisor Kathy Stepp says pro athletes all too often provide a cautionary tale on how not to handle your finances.
I do think they're targets because it's so public and people know they have all this money and really take advantage of them.
What exactly happened in Richardson's case is unclear. He only responded to texts. He denied losing the Leawood home in foreclosure, saying he and his neighbor completed a deal that is not in the county record, and told Fox 4 he didn't know the Overland Park house was in such poor shape. He said he could have been reached through a neighbor before the property got that bad. But neighbors tell us every effort to reach him failed. We eventually found Richardson through his mom. She promised to have him call us and the city of Overland Park. He did call the city.
We've heard from Mr. Richardson, and he is advising he will be contacting the city with the name of a contractor early next week to begin taking care of the issues.
Crews have repaired one of the roof's largest holes, but left without doing anything else.
Maybe he just doesn't even care.
Richardson has stopped responding to text messages. Neighbors are hoping that their most famous homeowner will let someone buy the house who actually wants to live here. They'd rather remember Tony Richardson for his NFL glory. Fox 4 Problem